membrane. In the superficial perineal pouch in the female, we have which structure? The first, in this area we have the vagina, yes, the vagina, and also anterior to vagina we have the urethra. Okay, so in this area, in the superficial perineal pouch, lateral to the vulva of the vagina, we have two balls. Yes, we have two balls in the female. Ball of clitoris. Do you remember? Do you remember?
Yes.
In the male we have just one ball. In the female we have two balls. Balls of clitoris which are located lateral to the vaginal vulva. Okay? The balls are covered by which muscle? In this area, ball is covered by which muscle? Bulbospongius. Also, in this area are covered by the bulbospongius. Yes? Lateral to ball, we have cross of clitoris. Yes, just like the male. We have cross of clitoris. Each cover is covered by ischio cavernous muscle. Ischio cavernous muscle. Okay? Another structure in this area, in the female we have the greater vestibular gland. Okay? Greater vestibular gland are located at this area. And are named greater vestibular gland. Are named gland of Bartholin. Okay? Glands of Bartholin. Another structure in this area, as you know, in the deep perineal pouch, here we have the vagina. Okay? The vagina is covered by two muscles. The vagina, and anterior of the vagina we have the urethra. Okay? The vagina and urethra in the female and at the level of deep perineal pouch are covered by two muscles. Okay? Yeah. These muscles are named compressor urethra. Okay? Compressor urethra and urethro vaginalis sphincter. Okay? These two muscles are located in the deep perineal pouch in the female. But in the male, we do not have these two muscles. What is the function of these two muscles? The compressor urethra muscle originates from the ischio-pubicramus and travel medially to cover the urethra and the vagina. Okay? The uretrovaginalis sphincter originates from the perineal body. Perineal body is located posterior border of the perineal membrane, yes? And from perineal body, the uretrovaginalis sphincter travel anteriorly to cover vagina and urethra. Okay? Also in this area, like male, we have which muscle? Deep transverse, yes. Just like the male, in this area we have deep transverse. Also, like the male, the female has this muscle. If posterior to the vagina, anterior to the vagina, we have the urethra. Also, the urethra contains this muscle. external urethral sphincter. Okay? Deep perineal muscle, deep transverse perineal muscle in the male and the female are different. In the male, they are mainly created by the striated muscle, but in the female, they are mainly created by the smooth muscle. Okay? When I say that deep transverse perineal muscle in the female is created by a smooth muscle, I mean that it is innervated by sympathetic and parasympathetic, okay? And it does not make a strong sphincter for the urethra. And for this reason, we have another muscle in the female. But in the male, we have the deep transverse perineal muscle in the male is innervated by the perineal branch of pudendal nerve, and it is created by the striated muscle, and it made a sphincter for the urethra. Okay? So, the nerve and the artery are just like the male. In the superficial perineal pouch, we have posterior labial nerve. Okay? Here we have posterior scrotal. In the female are named posterior labial nerve and artery. Okay? They are located in the superficial perineal pouch. In the deep perineal pouch, we have the dorsal nerve of clitoris and dorsal artery of clitoris in the deep perineal pouch. Okay? Doesn't go?
Maybe it's the connection to the computer.
The ischiopubic ramus, anterior pubic symphysis, anterior triangle is named the urogenital, posterior triangle is named the anal. In the anal, we have the anus, posterior to anus, we have the anapodicular ligament. In this area, we have the depth, the perineal membrane, yes. Here, the same picture. And look at the perineal membrane. Here is the perineal membrane, okay? Posteriorly is free, anteriorly made the transverse perineal ligament, laterally attached to ischiopubic ramus. And in this area also, you can see that the perineal membrane made two space. Superior here is levator ani, okay? This space between perineal membrane and levator ani is named deep perineal pouch, and inferior to the perineal membrane we have superficial perineal pouch. This section, look at this section. At this section, here if we have a coronal section, look at this area. Here is white line of Hilton, okay? And here is the external longitudinal muscle of the anal canal. And here we have three parts of the external anal sphincter, okay? And lateral to this area, we have the ischioanal fossa, okay? Ischioanal fossa. Look at here. Here are the structures in the superficial perineal pouch. As you can see, here we have superficial transverse perineal muscle, which I said you that it is located near the posterior border. Okay? Another structure in this area, we have two boods of clitoris. Here is the orifice of the vagina or introitus. Here is the urethra, and we have also two glands in this area, okay, in the superficial perineal porch. In the deep perineal porch, we have the deep transverse perineal muscle, okay, as we can see in this area, and also we have another two muscles, compressor urethra and sphincter uretrovaginalis. The innervation and blood supply of the perineum. The first, in this level, lateral to ischial-anal fossa, we have the pudendal canal, yes? In the pudendal canal, it is a pudendal canal. In the pudendal canal, the first, the nerve, which nerve? Pudendal nerve, yes. The pudendal nerve at this area made a branch. Which branch? Inferior. This branch insert to the ischial-anal fossa. It is inferior rectal nerve. Okay? Inferior rectal nerve in this area. Then the pudendal nerve traveled anteriorly and made two branches. Okay? One branch is named perineal branch, and one branch insert to this area. What is this nerve? Look at here. Dorsal nerve, okay? This is dorsal nerve of penis or clitoris, okay? Dorsal nerve of penis or clitoris. The perineal branch in this area made a nerve which innervated posterior of labial or posterior of scrotum. The name of this nerve is posterior scrotal or labial. Yes. And the perineal branch also has another branch which innervate all of this muscle. Yes. Innervate all of this muscle. So it is named muscular branch. Yes. The muscular branch innervate the muscle in the superficial perineal porch, the muscle in the deep perineal porch, and also innervate the levator ani muscle. Okay, all of these muscles are innervated by the muscular branch of the pudendal nerve. So, dorsal nerve passes in the deep perineal porch and insert to this space, which innervate the skin and the glands of the penis or the clitoris. Okay, what about the artery supply? Here we have the pudendal canal. The first one artery insert the ischial-anal. It is named inferior rectal artery. And then in this area we have perineal branch. Yes. And another branch in this area is named artery of penis or clitoris. Okay, artery of penis or clitoris, and here perineal artery. The perineal artery just nerve made two branch. Yes, one of them is named posterior scrotal artery or posterior clitoral artery, okay? And one of them is muscular branch. It's just like the nerve innervation, okay? The muscular branch of the perineal artery. But artery of the penis or clitoris, artery of the penis or clitoris, made 4 branch, which this 4 branch perforate